quoted. Just ask Chrysler CEO Sergio Marchionne, who basically said our country lacked an understanding and sophistication when it came to the global auto sector in the 21st century. Either get in the game or get lost, and rightfully so. They quoted Mr. Marchionne as indicating. Speaker, that editorial went on to suggest we should follow Michigan's example and hire an auto czar, someone with personality and energy who knows the industry and can work the room. It needs to draft legislation that gets more people trained in the skilled trades that are required or will be required in the future. It needs to do more on the supply side of the automotive question. Bill 7 doesn't do that, Speaker. Let's do more. Let's dream bigger or higher. Let's work together to improve this legislation. It is a good start. It'll certainly be supported on this side of the House, but let's be more creative. Our taxpayers deserve nothing less. We have to do more to secure a better future for our manufacturing industry and the people who work in those fields. These are good, well-paying jobs, the kind we need to protect and preserve and to grow, to give us hope for a better future, to set the bar higher for the next generation. We can't sit back and allow our manufacturing base to slip away piece by piece, plant by plant, cluster by cluster. And Speaker, this bill speaks to the development of clusters, but without more planning, without a long-term strategy, this could be cluster's last stand. I had to say it. I had to say it. Thank you for that reaction. I expected nothing less. It's a very serious piece of legislation, Speaker, that could do much better. It could set the stage for a real automotive strategy, a real manufacturing policy, not just a paper tiger plan to say, oh, we have an app for that, but a workable blueprint for prosperity in Ontario. Something we all could be proud of, no matter what side of the House we're on, no matter what region of the province we come from, no matter for whom we speak when we stand on the floor of this great institution. Speaker, our time is running out. We need action. We need it now. We cannot afford to lose one more manufacturing job in the province of Ontario. We need to formulate a legislative policy that protects what we have, that attracts the attention of the industry decision makers, that convinces them, yes, indeed, Ontario has turned a corner. We wish to be a player. We understand the needs of the industry, this global automotive industry, and we wish to be a full partner in securing the future of Ontario's manufacturing sector. We need to stand on the rooftop, Speaker, and make our voices heard. Ontario gets it, finally. We will bring forth the incentives. We will secure the jobs. We will invest in Ontario's future. We believe in the automotive industry, and we will compete in the 21st century. We will show those around the globe that have been winning the competitions up to now that the gloves are off, it's game on in Ontario, and we're in it to win it. So the bill speaks to the beginning of that, Speaker, but it doesn't go far enough. Now, we can't deny that talking about reducing red tape for business is a good thing, and developing clusters, as I've mentioned. But I will say, and hopefully the government is listening, that once this bill makes its way to the legislative committee process, that the bill should be fully discussed in more detail, and proper consultations should be held around the province, in the various regions, in the manufacturing region, Speaker. We should have committee hearings in Windsor, in London, in St. Thomas, in St. Catharines, in Oshawa. We should have them across the province, Speaker. If this bill is going to have the effect on business that the government thinks it will, then I say we should be taking feedback from those who live and breathe the world of business every day. So I hope the government is prepared to have a proper consultation period. not like the time-allocated consultation that has been happening to some of the other bills in this session of Parliament. Speaker, I'm not a business person, but I've dealt directly with business people for a long, long time, and I listen to what they have to say. And they say there's a lot of red tape that can be cut, a lot of process that can be trimmed. And I think, the people that put those kinds of hours into the business deserve to be listened to. And to do that, you have to get away from Queen's Park, out of this bubble, and go listen to what people in Ontario are saying. So, Speaker, just as I wrap up, I want to thank you again for listening. I thank the voters in my riding of Windsor-Tecumseh for sending me here to bring their voice to this floor, and I hope today that voice has been heard. Thank you.